Today, 4 girls, including myself, compete with 2 RC trucks. We have the FMS Chevy K10 and the EAZYRC Glacier. We're going to give you a quick comparison. We're going to see how they run side by side, and later in the video, you're going to have a look at a surprise the FMS sent us. Comparison and full review coming up. Welcome back to the channel, and recently over in Hong Kong, Joe reviewed the Toyota Hilux from FMS with the returning Canadian RC enthusiast Alex, so if you haven't seen that video, be sure to check that out afterwards. On the table, coming in at $210, we have the FMS Chevrolet K10, which is an officially licensed RC pickup truck. And the cheaper option, coming in at $150, is the EAZYRC Glacier, which is an unlicensed RC pickup truck. I'm going to have both of these trucks linked in the description box down below at the best possible price, so be sure to check them out afterwards if you're interested. As far as similarities go, both of these trucks are 1/18 scale, they're 4-wheel drive, ready to run, LiPo battery and charger included, and they are both scale crawlers. Now before we see what comes in the box, be sure to like, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out on any future RC content. In the box comes the instruction manual, which you should read, LiPo battery and charger, a hex tool, your radio, and of course your FMS Chevrolet K10 and your EAZYRC Glacier. Now looking at both of these trucks side by side, they are both hard shell bodies, and it actually looks like they have used the same mold to make both of these trucks. Both of them have working lights, however the Chevy K10 does have more of a functional light system. They both have interiors and they both have the same soft scale tires. They both have coil suspension and the same drive shafts, and both hoods open, and that's exactly where you'll find the electronics. Both of these trucks are made by the same company, just different branding, but FMS does have high quality products, whereas EAZYRC is more budget friendly, so keep that in mind when we go over the differences. The Chevy K10 comes packaged in a nice hard foam storage box, whereas the EAZYRC Glacier comes in normal packaging. The Chevy has a nicer transmitter with more functions, whereas the Glacier comes with your more basic radio. The Chevy is officially licensed, so you will get a nice scale paint job and original logos, whereas the Glacier is unlicensed. The Chevy has metal gearing and a metal chassis, whereas the Glacier is all plastic. The Chevy is heavier, which may help with its overall performance. The Chevy also utilizes better electronics to make it more controllable, especially going those slower speeds. There are more features that we'll get to later on in the video, but for now, let's head out to location and see how these run side by side. Here we are on location, Ballsville Quarry, and today we have some lovely assistants and co-drivers with us. Bronte is going to be my co-driver.
Hello.
And tell our lovely viewers something about yourself.
I love the colour blue.
And that's absolutely fantastic because you're driving the blue car. And you guys need to stick around to the end of the video to see an awesome challenge that we have planned. I'm going to be driving the red Chevy, which is such a nice looking little RC. I'm interested to see how these two handle all of the challenges today, to see if the more expensive one is really more capable than the cheaper blue one. The first challenge is just going through this grass. These cars are really cute actually. Bronte pointed out before how they indicate, and they're handling the grass really well so far actually. Again, I'm on the red and Bronte's on the blue, and it's actually her first ever time driving an RC car.
If you couldn't tell already.
I actually think you're doing pretty well. Now we're starting to attempt the downhill part. We've got Bronte in the front. You can probably see us all on that onboard camera there. Oh, you landed, it's fine, it's fine. Down this crazy steep hill. Oh, the things you do for YouTube. So far, they're not slipping or anything, and the throttle control is really good. How are you finding it, Bronte? Oh my God. Are you finding it easy?
Yeah, it's all right. The turning's hard.
As a complete beginner, I think you're doing way better than I did. So we're taking it pretty easy down here because none of us wanted to fall over. Okay, now I'm gonna do exactly what Joe told me not to do and go in deep water. Just kidding. Now we're going to attempt this really steep hill, so Bronte follow closely behind me. So for the viewers that are wondering who these lovely girls are, Bronte and Isabella are Joe's cousin, and Genne is a very good work friend. Lucky to have such fantastic people. What's going on there, Bronte? I'll give you a second to get back.
Oh, there we go.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. cars to see if we find any differences between them. So, okay, I'm a bad driver. Bronte, you're doing very well. So you think that the red car feels easier to drive?
Yeah.
So the red car is more expensive. These absolutely aced this hill, which I'm pretty impressed with. Now we're going to move on to a fun challenge that's going to involve all four of us. Okay, so now we're going to have a team challenge. Isabella is on the red car. Tell us something interesting.
I have a dog.
Genne is on the blue car.
As you can probably tell, I've been filming.
We're gonna see who can get the highest. This challenge is pretty tough because it's very steep and it's very rocky. This is also Isabella's very first time ever touching an RC car control.
I go around the rocks.
Go. Okay, so far, Genne crashed. Isabella made it up 3 stones. The moment of truth where Bronte and I go head to head in the hardest challenge yet. So the tip with RC crawling, in my opinion, the slower you go, the more likely you are to win. Look at that. Oh, now I'm stuck. Isabella and Bronte both beat Genne and I. Now I'm back in the studio, and before I tell you guys which car I like more, I just want to say a huge thank you to Bronte, Isabella and Genne for helping me film this extremely fun video. And guys, show some support in the comment section down below for these girls, because it's always so much fun bringing newbies into the hobby and having heaps of fun together. It was also really great to hear some feedback from actual first timers, and we all seem to agree that the red Chevy K10 did outperform the Glacier, especially when it came to controllability, especially going those slower speeds. It also didn't topple over as much, and that will be down to the metal gearing and the metal chassis rails that this has, making it that little bit heavier and more stable. With that being said, I will say I would just go for the one that you like the look of the most, and I'm gonna have links for both of these cars in the description box down below. And I did say in the beginning of the video that FMS sent us a surprise package, so thank you so much FMS for sending this. It was really nice to receive, and I actually got it on Christmas Day, which made it that little bit more special. I'll quickly show you guys what we got. We got this really nice bag that has the FMS logo on it. It is waterproof, I believe, and it has heaps of compartments, great to fit all of your RC goodies in and take out for your RC adventures. It also has a wee charging port on the side here. So I love that touch, very cool. A nice FMS drink bottle with the measurements, which is great, and an FMS cap, which I'm gonna be wearing because it is summertime here and that sun is extremely hot, and a really cool little smartwatch. And Joe said he's gonna be using this a lot, especially after all of the quarantine he's been doing. So thank you so much again, FMS, for sending us this awesome Christmas gift. And as always, guys, thumbs if you liked this video, subs if you loved it. Make sure you're staying safe out there on your RC adventures. I'm Amber, I'm an RC Kiwi, and we'll see you guys next time.